We're not paying the golf fee.
Okay, the vehicle's going.
Okay, the vehicle's going. Let them do what they do. No problem.
Let me get your name before you leave.
I'm not going to give you my name.
I spoke with you and you were detained.
I don't answer
so you
questions.
need to give me your name. And I'm not going to make it super difficult.
I'm not going to give you my name.
I'm making it very easy for you. You are going to give me your name or else you're under arrest.
Okay. No, listen. I'm going to let them arrest me.
Now,
I'm going to let them arrest me and then just come to the station.
How about you make it much simpler and just give me your name so that I don't have to take you to jail for this?
Can someone hold my phone? Can you take my phone?
I'll hold your phone so they don't get broke. Sure.
You don't want to just give me your name.
Your daddy can't explain anything right now. Let them do what they do. There's a dog in the park.
For what crime I'm being detained for? Exercising my First Amendment rights is not illegal. Do not seize. Okay, that's fine. I will handcuff, but don't seize my phone. That's all I asked for. Don't violate my First Amendment rights. Please don't violate my rights, bro. You just violated my rights. Dude, what are you doing, man?
You tell us what you're doing here.
Exercising my First Amendment rights. I told you to stay back and let me do it, but you didn't do it.
You're hiding behind a dumpster?
Is that illegal? What's your embarrassment, man?
Police operation.
You are. That is a police operation.
I have video. I was.
Do you have ID with you, sir?
I don't have ID.
Perfect. Well, what's your first name then?
You need to identify yourself.
For what?
If you fail to identify yourself, you will be arrested. Okay?
I'm weighing my options here.
Here, let me help you out. State law says when you're being detained by a police officer under suspicion of a possible crime, you have to identify yourself using your name and date of birth. Okay?
Imagine calling the police for help, only to find yourself the one in handcuffs. That's exactly what happened to a man in Texas when he tried to stop an illegal tow of his nephew's rental truck. What started as a simple dispute over parking quickly spiraled into an arrest, threats, and a clear abuse of power, all because he refused to give his name. But as you'll see, the real problem wasn't paperwork, it was the badge.
Of course I am. It's within my constitutional right to record. You don't know about the First Amendment?
Oh, what's going on, man?
Okay.
I'm Officer Hamilton.
Officer, hi, my name is Kevin. Hold on. I'm talking to Officer Hamilton right now. Officer, my nephew's on the truck.
All right.
This is his truck. He lives in this compound. He parks his truck while he makes runs or what have you. So I guess someone saw the truck sitting there for days and figured the truck was abandoned, which it's not. This is him on the phone. And the bottom line is there are no signs that says parking here is prohibited. He lives in this compound. I was just walking his dog. I saw the truck.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm just getting here, man.
Okay, I saw the truck being moved. I called him. I said, hey, did you have someone to pick up the truck? He said, no. So when I walked to the edge, I saw this guy trying to tow the truck. I ran over here and jumped in the truck and told him, you can't tow a truck while somebody's sitting there. It's against the law. I know the law as it pertains to that. But this is my nephew's truck, and you can't hook it up when somebody's in the truck. That's against the law. I'm telling you. He'll tell you that's against the law.
But you're hooked up right now?
Yes. That's against the law.
So you know, like, you're obstructing. If it's already towing it, you can't just hop in.
No, he wasn't towing it. No, I got the video. He was up there and he was backing up. And I jumped in the truck and said, this is my nephew's truck. You can't do this.
No, wait.
Go ahead.
So that lot is for the dog parking lot. It does not have a limit on how long you can park there. It does not have any signs up that says no parking overnight. It doesn't have a sign that say what time.
Yeah, it's
city ordinance. You can't park there.
You got to show me. You got to show us that.
All right.
Okay.
Let me roll the window up for you, and I'll show you it.
Can you step back? Come to the open door for him, please.
Because you obviously got a key. Roll the window up for me.
oh.
Hit the brakes.
I know. I just did it.
All right, come on out.
Hold on, Hamilton. This is a civil matter. It's not criminal. This is civil. You know this.
You're obstructing him, man.
No.
He's already doing his duty.
Hamilton, listen to me very carefully. This is, you are recording. You got the right thing on, sir?
Yeah.
This is civil. This is not criminal.
No,
This is civil. This is not criminal.
Am I yelling at you, bro?
I apologize, Hamilton. I apologize. This is civil. This is not criminal.
All right, Bob, scoot over.
Scoot over.
I don't think I'm going to cheat you.
Don't scoot up here, man. Look at it. Jimmy is the key to start it. officer slipped a sign on there without knowing, but be that as it may. This is not criminal. This is civil.
Look, but now you're obstructing for the police. This is a police notice.
But the police, hold on. Can you show me an ordinance where it says...
Step out and look. It's not a trick. I'm telling you, step out.
Nobody's going to get in the truck, brother.
You can't give me a lawful order that's unlawful, Hamilton. I know the law.
Bro. Come on.
I know the law. Because the orders means lawful.
It is.
In this police department.
And what's that date?
This vehicle is violating the city ordinance governing the parking of storage of motor vehicles and is subject to impoundment.
You see?
Park overnight in a public park. If it's unlawful, then why wouldn't they have any signs stating as such, Hamilton?
I can move.
It's there. It's been up there. If you, hey, listen. If you're trying to tell me he's doing it every day, he's been seeing that.
No, he hasn't seen it.
There's not a way that you don't see that.
No, Hamilton. He's on vacation right now.
You just said he's been moving in a couple days.
No, I said he's been gone for a few days and he didn't see this.
You said it's only been sitting for a day, man.
No, Hamilton, I said he's been gone on vacation for a few days. I didn't say a day. So be that as it may, I'm from Chicago. Be that as it may, if you see a person in the process of towing and you get in your vehicle and you stop it, they cannot tow your vehicle.
But this is past the point of starting. He's already hooked up. He's moving.
He wasn't hooked up when I got here. You want me to show you the video? He was up there.
I bet you.
He was up there.
With a moving vehicle?
Excuse me. Wait.
Yo, you're yelling again, dude.
Okay. Wait,
Hamilton. No, you're gonna yell, bro.
Yeah, Hamilton.
I'm
not yelling at you.
Right,
Yes, you are. No, I'm not yelling at you. Hold on.
Hey, listen to me. He's right. I was not 100% connected to it. I have moved it from its spot to connect to it, and he caught me as I was backing up. If he wants to pay the drop fee, I don't have a problem with paying the drop fee.
I got in the vehicle before he towed it.
The road, bro.
It doesn't make a difference. I can move the truck.
Pay the drop fee or don't.
I don't have to pay the drop fee. Why are you? Oh, I thought you was covering it. I don't have to pay the drop fee. This is a civil matter.
Come down here.
He never picked it up, so why wasn't it a problem for us to just move it?
How did I not pick it up? I've already picked it up from the spot that it was sitting in.
It doesn't make a difference. When you disconnect it and I got in the truck as you stated, then it's all bets are off, Betty. He knows this. All
Bro,
bets are
maybe
off.
in Chicago that's how it works, but
That's
that
not
don't work
Texas,
down here.
man.
But the truck was never hooked up. He should have.
No, it is. Look, send your
That's the whole
partner a
thing.
truck. Send him the picture of that. Send him a picture of that so you tell him exactly. You can show him what's going on. Send him a picture of that.
Okay, well, Hamilton, let's get something straight. I wasn't hollering at you. So for you to put your hands
in general, that's
no, but for you
I didn't put my hands on you. If I did that, you would know.
No, you put your hands.
Look at what that is.
It was before that.
Go over there and look at it.
It was before that, though. It was before that, though.
No, dude, you've been up and down the whole time.
Excuse me, it was before that, though. He just told you it was before that.
Go.
All right, let's come in. I'm going to hit that right here. Is it possible?
I'm just calling in for your safety.
No car's going to hit this truck and hook up to me.
Can you turn it down? Here, can I have like your I'm gonna tie you down.
Weird.
Well, no, it's already in my possession once I take it from over there.
Turn around and put your hands on your head and interlock your fingers.
I got to put my phone down. Can I put my phone down? I can't put it down. You holding me.
Just hold the phones, man.
She said interlock my fingers.
Oh, okay.
Spread your feet.
My feet are spreading.
Spread them more. You're tall.
Hold on, they're searching me down. Make sure I don't have any
I'm
weapons.
just patting you down for weapons.
You're not
Stop trying to
patting me
make a big deal out
down.
of this.
Why are you touching me as a female? Why he can't do it?
Are you offended by me?
Yes, I am.
Well, I'm almost done.
Okay. That's what I'm
Turn
saying.
around and look at me. Talk to me.
No, I'm picking my phones up.
Okay. Hey.
Okay.
What is your name?
Excuse me. I was talking to you.
Look, but they're the ones that came out here initially. So if you want to talk to somebody that has a little more know-all with what's going on, talk to her.
Who's the officer in charge?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Okay. First of all, can I have your badge and name number?
Yes. My name is Pethel, Officer Pethel,
Badge number, please.
706.
Can I have your name and badge number, please?
You're going to do what she says.
I know. Can I have your name and badge
It's
number?
going to be on the report, yes.
Okay. Can I have your name and badge number?
It's going to be on the report.
Civilian asks for an officer's name and badge. You're supposed
I
to
don't
go.
owe you anything.
Okay,
So you're
all
the
right.
one that's in the wrong here.
I already gave you 616. Let's go.
Okay.
Hurry up.
Somebody needs to please.
Okay.
Okay. My
Can
nephew.
you start from the beginning? What is your name?
My nephew
Okay.
drives Penske trucks.
Okay.
He's on the phone right now.
Okay.
He lives in this complex. He parked his Penske truck. He's on vacation for a few days. I'm walking his dog. I'm dog sitting from him. I'm walking his dog. I see the truck being moved. I ran and tried to tell him, hey, what are you doing? At that time, he was not hooked up. As he told Aaron Hamilton, he was backing up to get ready to hook up in the truck. I ran and jumped in the truck before he hooked it up. Now, I don't know about Texas law, but in Illinois, if a person is sitting in the truck, you cannot hook it up to tow.
Okay.
So
let me explain this to you. What is your name so I can talk to you? Like
just go ahead and talk to me.
Okay, sir. All right. If a vehicle is parked in a public place.
Hold on, listen. She's explaining.
Okay. If a vehicle is parked in a public place for 48 hours, it is considered abandoned. It was red tagged, that red sticker on the driver's window. It was red tagged 4 days ago. Okay. That is up to him in Penske. He can contact his employer. So, I assume that you can't park it in the parking lot. It's a city ordinance. If you look it up, Eula City Ordinance, you'll be able to find it. If you read the sticker...
Hold on. She's explaining to me.
If you read the sticker, you get a 48-hour grace period after it was red tagged, okay? So we're way past that point. It's now the 22nd. It was red tagged on the 16th, actually. It's supposed to be moved by the 18th.
She said it was red tagged on the 16th. It's an ordinance. And once you listen. No. I know my attorney gonna have a field. I know, but my attorney gonna have a field day with that. You know that.
So let me explain to you what can happen, and this is totally up to the tow truck driver. I'll ask him if he can offer a drop fee. Okay?
We're not paying a drop fee.
Okay, the vehicles go.
Okay, the vehicle's going. Let them do what they do. No problem.
Let me get your name before you leave.
I'm not going to give you my name.
I spoke with you and you were detained.
I don't answer questions.
You need to give me your name. And I'm not going to make it super difficult.
I'm not going to give you my name.
I'm making it very easy for you. You are going to give me your name or else you're under arrest.
Okay. No, listen. I'm going to let them arrest me.
Now.
I'm going to let them arrest me and then just come to the station.
How about you make it much simpler and just give me your name so that I don't have to take you to jail for this?
Can someone hold my phone? Can you take my phone?
I'll hold your phone so they don't get broke. Sure.
You don't want to just give me your name.
Your daddy can't explain anything right now. Let them do what they do. There's a dog in the park right now that's supposed to be attended to.
You have a dog?
Yes, the dog is over there in the park.
Okay, who's with it now?
It's my nephew's dog, the one on the phone.
Does anyone else live at the apartment?
The office, they hear you, you're on speaker.
Okay. Are you going to give me your name?
Welcome to the car.
Talk to me. Are you going to give me your name? Okay, you're under arrest. Give me your name. Okay, all right, let's go.
Which dog is it?
It's the one with service dog on it.
Okay. Where is it?
It's the black dog, the XL Blue.
Okay.
Is he in the park right now?
Yes.
Is someone else available to come get it?
No.
Okay.
Do you have any other items on you at all?
You just searched me, Hamilton.
Wrong person.
You just searched me. Come on, let's go to jail. Let's go to jail.
Well, no, I'm telling you, if you have any drugs or anything on you, listen to me.
Please, let's go to jail.
If you have any weapons or drugs on you, it's going to be a felony charge when you go to jail. Do you understand?
Please, let's go to jail.
Do you understand?
Please take me to jail. Are your cameras on, please?
It is.
Oh, 1140. 212, 740, 1145.
Do you have ID on you at all? I don't know if it would be anywhere else. Okay, are you going to identify yourself? Well, they're going to fingerprint you, to be able to find out. Okay.
I'll just add failed ID.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Say that again? Alright,
I tried to warn this dude, man.
no, he's playing the game.
Here's the whole problem.
In a silly
once y'all
way.
gave me ownership of the vehicle, I've had the vehicle for 20 minutes before you even showed up. It doesn't matter if I'm hooked to it or not, buddy. I already took ownership from the police department.
I figured it. I mean, it looks hooked to me.
Well, he got me as I was backing up to hook to it. So I had to pull over here because I didn't have enough room to pull it out of there. She knows that. And I drove it out here. I parked here. I got in my truck to realign to it, and I was backing up. And he was like, this is my nephew's truck and everything, but this is a Penske truck. So that means the only person I can release this vehicle to is the person who's on the Penske contract. So either way, dude, there's no...
so you couldn't even done the drop fee?
I couldn't even done it for him.
Well, he, I don't know why he was able to see everything today. It's like, all you have to do is move the thing. So,
Bert Gibbons.
Bert, you said?
Yes, ma'am. B-E-R-T.
B-E-R-T?
Yes, ma'am. G-I-B-B-O-N-S.
O-N-S?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What's and then what is APX number?
682. Or just call the office.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're...
Am I free to go back to what I was doing?
You can resume your duties.
Thank you.
Sorry that happened.
This case is a chilling reminder that refusing to show your ID, even when you're within your rights, can trigger a cascade of retaliation by those in uniform. 2 officers resigned, but their badges might resurface in another town, another uniform, with the same disregard for your rights. Know the law, know your rights, and above all, record everything, because your camera may be the only honest witness left. What happens when you stand up for your rights, but the ones with the badge don't want to hear it? In Florida, a man simply filming outside a taxpayer-funded police station quickly found himself surrounded, detained, and searched, all under the flimsy excuse of loitering and prowling. His real crime? Daring to exercise his First Amendment rights while refusing to bow to intimidation. But as you'll see, the truth behind these encounters is never as simple as they make it sound.
Stay back! You better stay back. Don't worry about what I got. He's coming that way. Stay back, and we good. All right? Stay back, and we're good. There's a guy that's... Hey, can you stay back, man? Can you stay back? Hey, you better not. You better just stay back, man. Stay back. I'm telling him to stay back. That's all you gotta do, bro. That's all you gotta do. When you stay back, you're good. Stay back. Alright, but here's what I'm about to do. What's up, man? I told you guys to stay back. Why? Am I being... Why? Why? Why do I need to show my hands? All this for a guy?
Dude, what's going on? Start answering some questions.
All this for a guy. That's what we're gonna do. Hey, you ain't got, if you point, you ain't gotta point that at me, bro.
Stop.
For what crime I'm being detained for? Exercising my First Amendment rights is not illegal. Do not see. Okay, that's fine. I will handcuff, but don't seize my phone. That's all I asked for. Don't violate my First Amendment rights. Please don't violate my rights, bro. You just violated my rights. Dude, what are you doing, man?
You tell us what you're doing here.
Exercising my First Amendment rights. I told you to stay back and let me do it, but you didn't do it.
You're hiding behind a dumpster?
Is that illegal? What's your name, badge number, man? What's your name, badge number, dude?
You find what your problem is, huh?
Can you stand a badge number, dude? Since you're in my pocket without my consent? I don't consent to that.
That's okay.
What crime am I being detained for?
LMP.
LMP? What is that?
Loitering problem.
Loitering?
Hiding behind a dumpster?
LMP? What is LMP?
Loitering problem.
I'm not prowling. I'm exercising my First Amendment rights. We're saying bass numbers for the record.
So what are you doing recording here?
Hey.
But all you gotta do is come out and say what you're doing right off the bat instead of playing all these little games about stand back and...
I don't want you near me, man. I don't want you near me. That's that simple.
Okay. No problem. Get a bag. Get all your stuff in there for him.
Get his, all my stuff is gonna fly out, man.
Yeah, we'll make sure.
Playing that with them now. Thank you.
I thought there was an accident.
What are you doing?
No, I'm just chilling. I thought there was an accident. Oh, you know why this is.
So you're just exercising your First Amendment right?
That's it, man.
Okay. Does he give me a bag?
He's getting
So, hey, they're arresting me. Don't know, LMP or something.
Do you know this guy?
Yeah, I know him.
Okay.
Exercising my First Amendment rights. That's it. That's all I was doing, bro.
So why are you doing what you're doing here?
Because this is public property. This is funded by taxpayers.
So why did you decide to go ahead and do what you're doing here?
Because I'm exercising my First Amendment rights.
Okay.
I'm conducting a First Amendment audit.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, well, that's why you say that.
Because I don't have to say that.
Okay.
I'm an auditor, like
Okay.
him, and I exercise my First Amendment
Okay.
rights. That's it.
Okay. The reason why I stopped out for you, hide behind the dumpster. As soon as you saw me, you ducked down behind that dumpster, and then you come around here and you hide. So that's suspicious. Okay, let's go walk. Get all stuff. Make sure you watch and get all your stuff right there.
All right. I don't want you guys stealing.
Exactly. We don't want you to accuse us.
Yeah, it's recorded anyway. So
Yeah.
don't get it.
Yeah. Right now you're just being detained for investigation purposes.
Okay. I just didn't like the way you snatched my phone. You could have kept it in my hand. That's all.
Coming, you wouldn't have been here.
I guess.
All
so,
you had
man.
to do is say, hey, I'm doing a, whatever you call that, audit.
First from an audit, man.
Yeah, that's okay, fine. Have a good day, sir.
Mm.
Okay, but instead you huck around here and stay away from me and don't know what you got in your hand, don't know what your intentions are. It's like, what the hell's going on with it?
All right.
Some information will get you on your way here. Check you out.
I'm just a First Amendment guy that believes in this constitutional rights. I would hope you believe.
You have every right to do that. And again, there's nothing wrong with it. Just hang tight right here.
All right.
Go ahead and, of course, no, don't even ask him for his information. Just say hang tight with him real quick.
Yeah, so you can just read him. Does he have your ID?
Yeah, you got all that. Oh, that's in that wallet.
Is that everything that's in your wallet?
That's as far as I know.
Friend over there?
That's my friend over there, yep. Hey, go live if you can, man. Yep, yep, yep. Go live.
No,
Oh, I'm detained. I'm not arrested. I'm detained.
Alright, well, arrest him.
Doesn't matter, man.
They just put all your stuff in
Yes, I'll call you at Rescue City 1 to
Yeah.
1271 Southeast Empire Street, 127.
So what's the ambassador now? You got a business card I can get?
Yeah, I'll give it to you when we're done, okay?
Okay. Can I get a business card from you too, man? Business card? Oh. Don't say that, man. Don't say that. I can have whatever I want. I wish. I wish. I wish.
no issues with you, man. You do a business card, I'll give you all the business cards.
All right. I have no ill will nor intent. I'm a First Amendment auditor. That's it.
I mean, we don't know what happened. We're just here with you.
Yeah, I know. Well, I live streamed up to the point where they took my camera, so. I always go live. I never go static. Always go live.
Cool.
Cause y'all like to take my phone out of my hand. I asked them to keep it in my hand, bro. That's all I asked. You happy?
Happy?
Are you in a good mood?
Yeah, I'm always in a good mood.
That's good.
How about you?
I'm always doing good, man.
Hey, you gotta keep the positive energy going.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
what you got to do.
Yeah, correct.
That's right.
7, have a good day.
How you doing? Good, good.
532.
Going on record.
Nope, I don't live here. He got my ID, everything's on there. He took it out of my pocket. Oh, I'm not local. But I know a lot of local people.
Sure you do.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that, man. You know a lot of
You
local.
know more local people than I do.
No, you probably do, man.
I doubt that.
Yeah, you probably.
Seem like you're in the know.
No, you know more than me.
I would never say something.
I guess.
Assumptions about people.
You're right, man. I just assume you got all that technology, things that I don't have.
What technology?
Like reading people's license plates. You know more information about anybody than I do. Just by running my name, you know more about me than I do.
Computer, that's not me.
But that's you typing my name in the computer. See? I'm just saying, well, he or whoever
If I was to
run, run my license plate or anything like that. You get more than I get.
Well, there's that, yeah. That doesn't mean I'm in the know.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm only in the know for the minute.
Yeah, and then you move on. Yeah, and then you move on to something else. That's it. So I'll tell you what I'm doing here. I'm a First Amendment auditor, exercising my First Amendment rights.
Well, we're not asking you any questions.
No, I'm just
We're not asking you.
all right, cool.
The officer will ask you the question once you use your rights.
Okay.
That's all.
All right.
That's why I'm not asking anything about what you're doing, because you haven't been read your rights yet. I wasn't here, so I don't know what he saw or didn't see, so you can talk to him. That's why I just asked you if you live locally.
Nope, I don't live local. I'm not from here. Not even from the state. But it is a beautiful state, though, living. Florida is a beautiful state. That I do want to agree with.
What state are you from?
Nebraska.
Nebraska?
Yep. It's cold
How
up.
did you end up in Florida from
Well,
Nebraska?
I flew here.
Huh?
I flew here.
Well,
I mean,
okay. So what brought you to Florida from Nebraska?
exercising my rights and vacationing, man. That's it.
You're exercising your vacationing rights?
No, I'm exercising my rights and vacationing.
Oh.
That's what I'm doing here.
All right. Nebraska?
Probably since the 3rd.
3rd of January? It's definitely warmer here than Nebraska.
Yep, that's
I
what.
would assume.
Yep, that's why I came here, man. It's warm.
That's why I'd want to be here. I don't like cold weather.
I don't
This
either.
is fine.
Yep. That's why I come down here, man.
I don't blame you. You work?
Not yet, man. It's a hobby.
You work out there in Nebraska?
Yep. I work at the Nebraska temporary stuff, temporary services.
Okay.
Okay. The investigation determined that you're just doing what you're doing. I would suggest from now when you want to do it, stay on the sidewalk. Don't be hiding around stuff. When you hide stuff, that's very suspicious. Okay? And that causes us to say, why are somebody being so suspicious? And why are they doing what they're doing? Okay? You understand it?
Yeah.
You could sit out here all day long and videoed and nobody
Can
would
I
say
get my
nothing
stuff
to you.
back?
Yeah.
Can I get my, where's my phone at?
Your phone's right in there. Do you want to give me your phone number or not?
No, I don't think I need to.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Well,
Got any questions?
Business cards from everybody, please.
Got 'em. Put my name on it. Sure.
Thank God for classes. Everything's still being recorded.
Good.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We did everything proper. Okay. I know you're trying to bait us to do something wrong. And
Nah, that's not my intentions, man. My intentions is to exercise my rights to see if you respect them.
Yeah.
That's
and
it.
You see now we do.
So you think the best option is to hide behind a wall?
Everybody has their way of doing things.
Well, you got to understand that's very suspicious. When you, because I saw you stand there, no problem. But when you duck in behind there, That became suspicious. And then when you run around there, peeking over there, and not talking to us, that's the issue. If you came right out and says, "Oh, I'm exercising my First Amendment rights," I said, "Sir, have a good day." Okay?
Everybody has a way of doing it. He open carries. I mean.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Learning experience.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
There's no problem with that.
No.
Okay, as long as you guys within guidelines.
No.
And again, but when you do something suspicious, we are going to react to that until we determine that there's a crime or no crime. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a better day.
You too.
Thank you.
Hey, man, I've been waiting for you all day.
I don't know, man.
Good seeing you, man.
Yeah, good seeing you, man.
Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's get you at the home.
All right.
All right, everybody. He is clear, good to go, not under arrest. And that was friggin' chaotic. I only can imagine what your video is gonna be like, dude.
Yeah, my glasses shows more than my phone, cause they
were on you quick, dude. I was like.
This encounter is a harsh reminder. Knowing your rights means little if you don't also know your limits. Cameras and courage can protect you, but they won't always stop handcuffs, and standing alone without community support can leave you paying the price. So yes, film the police. Assert your rights. But never forget, in this fight for accountability, strategy matters just as much as bravery. Imagine standing on a public sidewalk, flying your drone completely within the law, only to be surrounded by police who twist words, cite questionable laws, and demand your ID. That's exactly what happened to one man in Gilbert, Arizona. His crime? Asserting his rights, knowing the law, and refusing to be bullied into compliance. But as you'll see, when knowledge meets intimidation, the law can suddenly feel very flexible.
The reason I'm contacting you today is we're flying a drone above our operation.
I was flying it above the side of the street.
Okay, well, per ARS 13-3729A1, it's a unlawful operation of a model rather than an aircraft, okay? Above a police operation. You have ID with you.
I wasn't above. Police operation.
You are, that is a police operation.
I have video.
Do you have ID with you, sir?
I don't have ID.
Perfect. I can write it down. What's your first name?
Hold on. Can I? Why are you closing in on me? Why are you closing in on me? You guys are making me.
It's hard to hear, man.
You guys are making me really nervous.
Okay.
It's just loud.
Well, what's your first name?
You guys are making me really nervous.
Are you failing to identify yourself?
Hold on. I want to talk to you guys first.
That's fine. Talk to us.
Say what you need to say.
I have video that I wasn't above a police officer.
Okay, you want to show me?
No. If you want to write me a ticket, I'll show you in court.
Alright, well, what's your first name then?
You need to identify yourself.
For what?
If you fail to identify yourself, you will be arrested. Okay?
I'm weighing my options here.
Here, let me help you out. State law says when you're being detained by a police officer under suspicion of a possible crime, you have to identify yourself using your name and date of birth. Okay?
I don't agree that there was any crime broken. I know
that doesn't matter. That's for the courts to decide.
I'm licensed with the FAA. You guys don't have any control over airspace. You do have control over ARS and.
Yeah. Well, ARS.
I just quoted ARS.
ARS.
I wasn't above any police operation.
That the whole intersection is a police operation right now.
And you're unwilling to show us that you weren't. So.
We saw your drone flying all over the whole intersection.
That's a legal activity.
No, it's not. ARS says you cannot do that.
What does the ARS say exactly?
He just read it to you.
Bravo 12 to Bravo 10, can you respond to our location, please?
Can I talk to somebody with stripes, please?
They're on their way.
I'm just gonna grab my camera.
That's fine.
You guys are making me nervous.
Why are you nervous, bro?
Because you guys are surrounding me. You guys have been hassling me for days. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
It's right here.
A. Goyant, and the badge number, please.
5779 is my badge.
5779, and you, sir?
Strickland 3401.
And you, sir?
Nunez 594. Would you like me to write that down for you?
No, thanks. I got it recorded.
Why do you? Why are you nervous? I don't understand.
I'm nervous because 3 guys just came and I'm minding my own business, engaged in a lawful activity, and you guys surround me.
Well, when you're unlawfully flying a drone over a police operation per ARS and per the FAA rules, then you're in violation, right?
I wasn't above.
You're also failing to identify yourself. You're failing to provide your.
Hold on, I'm waiting for somebody with stripes.
You're also failing to show that you weren't unlawfully flying your drone.
Well, hang on, really?
Your FAA license. So what are we supposed to do with that?
I have my FAA license on the drone.
Now, granted, you started your camera much later than this conversation began, but for the camera, I'm explaining.
So you talked about how I won't show you how I'm flying my drone legally, and I don't want to be a jerk, and I mean this respectfully. Okay. It's not my job to prove that I did something illegal.
Right.
It's your job to prove. It's your job to prove that I did something illegal.
Yeah, but you have to identify yourself. We saw your drone flying over the intersection.
And that's a legal activity.
We saw it land right here.
And we're telling you it's not. And you need to identify yourself.
So is it just an ARS ticket? It's a civil ticket?
It's a misdemeanor, yes.
And no one even said we're citing you at this moment. We're just saying.
Yeah, you are. You whipped out your thing and you said, well, give me your ID. So I'm going to talk to your boss and I'm going to explain to them that I know the rules. I'm licensed with the FAA. My drone is licensed with the FAA. To be honest, you guys have been hassling me for multiple days and I'm engaged in a lawful activity.
That's why you're hiding in the bushes, right?
What do you mean by hassling, by the way? Just because we come up to you and say hello doesn't mean it's hassling. We talked to you a couple times. We said what's up. We asked you what's going on.
I'm not hiding in the bushes.
That's not hassling you.
I'm not hiding in the bushes.
You're hiding behind a tree.
This is a public space.
No line of sight on your drone, right?
Yes, I do have line of sight on my drone because I was flying it. I was flying it from right over here, and you can see clear all the way over there.
Well, this is my boss here.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Jim Lottie, 438.
Thank you.
What's your name, sir?
First I want to talk to you about something really quick.
Okay, what's your name so I know who I'm talking to?
You can call me a good citizen for right now.
No, I'd like your name, not good citizen.
I just want to know which law that I broke because I wasn't directly above anybody. Okay. The rule says that you can't interfere with the police activity, which I absolutely did not do.
Do you have your pilot certificate or your UAS certificate?
I do. I'd be happy to show that to you if I can get in my box right here.
You don't have any weapons on you?
I don't have any weapons on me. I'm just gonna open my box here. You can write down this number and look it up, that's fine. But I was engaged in a perfectly lawful activity. I know all the FAA rules. Your guy says that it's illegal to be above a police activity. That's not true. It's illegal to interfere with the police activity.
Right.
Something I did not do. FAA rules, no state or city law says that you can't fly above people.
Yes,
which
the FAA says you cannot fly above people unless you're part of that group.
Right, I did not fly above anyone. I flew well above the intersection, did a couple circles, flew above public easements and stuff like that. So this is my FAA number, and this is my drone registration number. You're not going to take it, right?
No, but we were going to write it down.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
And you are interfering because we have our own drone. We're trying to fly above this operation.
You're not flying right now, though.
Doesn't matter. We can't deploy it if you're up there flying around.
Yeah. But what I wouldn't be able to do is interfere. So.
You putting your drone above there is interfering us from deploying ours if we want.
You said that on camera. I would be careful what you say is the law. Be careful what you say is the law because I know the rules very, very well. Okay. And I know that you guys don't like me.
Why do you say that?
Because you've hassled me before.
I've hassled.
You've talked about hassling me.
When have I hassled you?
You rolled up on your bike last Thursday and gave me a hard time because I was off by myself away from the people.
No.
Yeah.
Be careful. No, that wasn't on camera. That wasn't me.
Get caught a wire.
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand this back to you. I just want to write down your.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm shaking. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous.
Fine, man.
I'm nervous, but
Is that the serial number? What is that?
This is my FAA pilot.
The one you just provided me? Nope.
No,
okay.
They're different. One's for
That's
the
your pilot's number?
Yeah, that's my pilot's number with the FAA. This is my drone registration with the FAA. I know exactly all the rules.
Do you have your serial number for your drone accessible?
It's right.
I just want to make sure it's not covered.
Yeah, no, it's right. One.
Hang on one second. I'm just still writing down the number on it.
I 100% know all the laws.
I don't have my readers on. Can you read that for me?
It says.
Why you shaking? I understand why you're so nervous.
Because you guys, I'm engaged in a lawful activity, and you guys come up and surround me and ask me a bunch of questions, make me think that I'm breaking the law, try to convince me that I'm breaking the law even. I'm not.
I just cited ARS. That's all I did.
You cited it incorrectly. It's not.
No,
it's
did
not.
I not?
It's
It was
not.
taken directly from
It's
ARS.
not illegal to fly above a police operation. It's illegal to interfere with a police operation.
It is unlawful for you to fly it over where other people are at. And where you're flying, you're talking about the sidewalks and the intersection, there are people there.
I have video that I did not fly above anybody directly. I did some circles above. You can see me going, but there's no state law that says you can't fly above anybody. That's an FAA regulation, and if you want to report me to the FAA, that's the information to do it.
Right. Do you have an ID with you? So
I
we know
don't,
who
I'm
we're
sorry.
talking to?
I don't, I'm sorry.
What's your name?
I don't want to provide my name because
Okay,
I was engaged.
here's the deal.
I was engaged in a completely lawful activity.
We are investigating what we believe is not lawful activity. And
Which crime
the
would it be?
We think that you were flying that where you shouldn't have been flying it. Okay, that's why we're contacting you.
And you're telling me on camera right now that you're accusing me. You're telling me right now on camera that you're accusing me of unlawful activity, and that's why you need
I said we're investigating potential unlawful activity with the drone.
I'm asking you right now.
I just answered your question. I told you what we're doing.
I have another question, sir.
No, I'm going to finish stating to you what we're doing.
Okay, you're investigating.
The officers have already explained to you that under Arizona revised statute, if somebody has violated the FAA laws, that is a criminal offense.
Which
and so that's what we're,
there's no criminal offense about flying over somebody.
Stop interrupting me, please.
Okay.
That's what we're investigating right now. Okay. As part of the investigation, we need to identify who it is we're talking to. That's one of the things the FAA requests from us is the identifying information.
They would need only this information if you had a complaint.
They ask for your name. Okay.
They have.
So,
you could even find
listen,
my name through this, I believe.
I'm explaining things to you before you end up in handcuffs.
Okay.
Okay.
What would I end up in handcuffs
Because
for?
we have a town ordinance that says when a police officer is investigating potential criminal activity or even civil violations, if a person does not comply with the request for identification, they are guilty of a misdemeanor and can be arrested. And I am now informing you, if you do not identify who you are to us, you are going to be arrested for failure to obey a police officer. Do you understand that?
I understand that now that you're accusing me of, now that you're suspecting me of a specific crime of which I still don't know.
I told you,
I'll tell
believe
you
that you were flying over people where you shouldn't have been flying over people.
I'm glad
I don't know how much clearer.
I'm glad you said that. That flying over people is what you're suspecting me of doing. My name is.
This encounter is a stark reminder. The law is only as strong as the people willing to stand on it. When officers misquote statutes or bend the truth to force compliance, your greatest defense is knowledge, calm, and a camera. But remember, knowing your rights means nothing if you surrender them at the first sign of pressure. Stay calm, stay informed, and always, always record.